Hello and welcome to Greetingstar. I'm so glad you could join me today. Okay guys, I have two cards for you today. They're Valentine's Day cards and I think they're super cute. The first one, you're going to need two panels of cardstock, one white and one pink. They're both about, I think, around 80 pounds. Well, the pink one says 85 pounds there. I got that from scrapbook.com. And then the card base is 110 pound Nina Solar White. I'm using this embossing folder called Fabric Swatches Set from Cuttlebug. And then I'm also going to use this potato sack to add some texture to that white cardstock. And then I'm using these scalloped rectangle dies that are stitched, the second to the largest one, to trim out my white cardstock. Okay, so first I'm going to add that texture. So I lay down that rubber mat, then my cardstock, and then I put the potato sack on top of it, and then my thick embossing plate. And now I'm going to use my magic mat from scrapbook.com to die cut out this stitched scalloped rectangle. This is the this looks like the lines are stitched, and I like that. I thought that was kind of a nice look for the background to give a little bit more interest than just leaving it plain, just the plain pink cardstock. Now for these die cut shapes, they come from the pack it's from Doodlebug Designs called Love Notes, and I'm just trimming this envelope down quite a bit. I keep going back and cutting more because I want it to fit into that little slot, and I also don't want it to cover up the top of my mailbox here. So I'm going to go ahead and also trim this pink page down about 1/4 of an inch on both the top and the side, so that way there's a white frame showing all the way around. Now I'm using this die. This came from a Sizzix Tim Holtz die. It's a bunch of different words. I think it's called Celebrations. All the products will be linked down below in case you want to purchase them. And then I didn't have a stamp that was small enough for Valentine's Day, so I printed it with my printer, and then I trimmed it down with my trimmer and my scissors and put a little fishtail on it. Now I think this makes an adorable little card for anybody for Valentine's Day. And I'm just going to assemble this here using my double-sided adhesive for the little die cut shapes. And then in a moment I will go ahead and use some score tape for the pink page, because that's got some embossing on it and I want to make sure it sticks. But right now I'm just putting these hearts down the way I like them. I like to turn them different excuse me. I like to turn them different ways, so some of them are angled. That makes them look a little more interesting on your card. Now here's where I bring in this little stronger adhesive. Traditionally it's known as score tape. This is from scrapbook.com, but you can also get it on Amazon. And I'm just going to peel off the release paper and then put it down on my card. And I think that looks really cute. Now this happy I cut out of some frosted cardstock, silver frosted. And I purchased that from scrapbook.com a while ago. And again, if the products are available, I will link them down below. I try to use up all my supplies in my craft room, so I don't like buying new supplies until I've used what I have. So some of these products may not be available. Now I'm going to use this Nuvo drops, and I'm going to add it to my hearts. It's clear. It's called Morning Dew. You can use any product that you have that dries clear. For example, I know Glossy Accents will do the same effect. And I know a lot of the stamp companies make their own product like this. So just use what you have. And that's it for the front of my card. Once those hearts were dry, I went ahead and used some more of those die cut shapes to decorate the inside of my card. I think that decorating the inside of your card ties everything in together, and just that little bit of extra effort is nice for your recipient. Okay, we're going to move on to the Hugs and Kisses card. So I'm using some more of the colors from that same pack from scrapbook.com that sort of match these die cut shapes that I have here. that are from the same Love Notes pack from Doodlebug's Designs. And I'm just trimming these down to strips that are 1 1/4 across and 4 1/4 down. And then I'm going to adhere those on this white card base. It's 80-pound white cardstock. And I don't care about centering them on the white because I'm going to trim it out with that stitched scalloped rectangle. I just want to make sure that the space between the colors is even. So that's what I'm doing here. But it doesn't matter whether there's more white on the right than on the left, because like I said, I'm going to use that stitched rectangle die to cut it out. So there we go. You can see that it will be even on both sides once I cut that out. And I'm just using my die cutting machine to do that. Okay, so that looks really cute, I think. I love that little effect. Now I'm going to just lay those out and make my card base. So I'm taking an 8.5 by 11 sheet of 110-pound cardstock. This is Nina Solar White. I'm cutting it at 5 1/2, and then I'm going to turn it around and score it at 4 1/4. And then I took some silver mirrored cardstock this time, and I cut out the letters X and O, and that's from another Tim Holtz die set that is an alphabet set, and it is also by Sizzix. It's called, I think it's called, maybe it was the same one, Celebrations, but again, it'll be linked down below. And if you guys would, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you enjoy seeing these videos. I like to share my creations with you to give you ideas and inspiration. And then I'm going around these hearts here with the same color because I don't like that white along the edge showing there. I think that just makes it look a little less unfinished and less professional, I guess. So that's why I like to do that. And then once those are down on my card, I'm going to go ahead and tie a bow around this jar here with the hearts in it. Now you could use any color string that you want to match any of those colors on the card. I just chose white. I'm going to tie a knot first, and then I'll tie the bow, and then I'll trim it down with my scissors. And I think that looks cute. Adding those little details to your card, I think, make them extra special too. Those little attention to detail can really add something to your cards, I think. I think that card is just so cute. I love it so much. Okay, and then I'm just going to use some Tombow Mono to adhere this X and the X's and the O's. That looks really nice. And that's, again, it's a silver mirrored cardstock from scrapbook.com. And I think I got it in my, it came in a little 6x6 pad with other colors. There's a frosted silver like the one I used on the first card. And there may even be some, I think there's a rose gold. So I think that, and I can't remember what it's called, but it's from Tonic Studios. Now I'm using again the stitched rectangle die on the remainder of that pink cardstock that I had to cut out a little piece for the inside of my card, and I'm using the other cupcake that I had left over for the inside of my card. And then I'm going to use the Crystal Nouveau drops, and it's clear. It's called Morning Dew. That's the color of it, and it will dry clear, and those little hearts will have some dimension and make them look a little more shiny and attractive to the eye. So that's really cute. Love it, love it, love it. I hope you liked it too. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe and ring that notification bell so you'll be notified of all of my videos when they are released. Have a wonderful day and a happy Valentine's Day. Bye-bye.